Bonjour. Today is vlog day 391. Today is vlog day 391. Good morning. It's Friday, which means it's time for French Friday. Today we're going to talk about how to get to the airport using the metro. Because people seem to be very interested in how to use the metro around here. We'll make it quick. It's not that hard. The goal is to get to an RERB station, of which there are a handful, all running through the city, and thankfully they run throughout the summer. Alright. Anyways, oh yeah, back to this. So, RERB. Let's see right here. RERB is the one you want. Whatever ticket you get, it needs to be one that goes to Zone 5. So you're gonna wanna make sure that you buy a ticket for, ooh, there's RERB. While your average metro ticket will technically get you on the train, it won't get you off on the far end. You wanna make sure you get one that's all 5 zones or you'll get controlled, and that'll go badly. Since I'm going to Charles de Gaulle, I wanna go nord. Those are the options. You have north and south. Aha, here we are. So make sure you get an actual airport ticket so you get out the other side. It also prevents you from getting controlled, which means you get fined. Don't get fined, don't get the wrong ticket. So you have to buy that from the window, or you can buy it from a machine. My Navigo covers all 5 zones, so I can just go out there. We're gonna take Nord to Charles de Gaulle, whoop, right there. And you just wanna make sure that you actually get on the one that's going to Charles de Gaulle. So here's how you know. When you go to these old school signs, it lights up whatever stops it's going to. That is not Charles de Gaulle end of the line, and you'll notice that Charles de Gaulle is not illuminated. So you don't want to get on this train. If you do get on this train, you've got one more stop to figure that out and jump off. Yeah, before you end up way outside of. The other thing is that the airport actually has an express line. The express line skips all those stops and goes straight to the airport. That is the one that you really want. It only stops one more time in Paris and then continues on out from there, and that is the best. That's definitely the best we can ask for. And voila, airport Charles de Gaulle TGV. It only stops in Gare du Nord and then those last 2 stops, which saves you a lot of time. If you get on the one that stops at everything, it takes like an extra 15 minutes. So this one's practically direct. All right, so on the train, if you don't know what terminal you're gonna go to, don't worry. They have little signs on here that will tell you exactly what terminal your airline is going to. So I'm flying Lufthansa today, and if I can spell, that means I'm right here. So I'm at Terminal 1, right? Lufthansa Terminal 1. There you go, which means that I get off, I think, at the first stop. Yep, I'm gonna get off at the first stop. Voila, we're at the airport. Now, once you're at the airport, that's a whole nother thing, I suppose, but just follow the signs to your terminals. You'll get there. I'm going to Terminal 1, so I gotta take a tram for that. You'll also need your ticket, again, to get out the other side, which is why you need to make sure that you have a legitimate ticket, or you'll get stuck on the other side of that wall and have to skip through behind somebody else. Anyways, I hope you've enjoyed this. If it was helpful, please feel free to subscribe. I'll be making more videos like this as time goes on. And of course, I vlog every day. And speaking of which, let's get back to the vlog. And now back to the vlog. One thing that I realized is that we have not added one thing to the board, which is, oh, how do I do this? Oh no, we're gonna put it under vlog. I want to hit 40 countries. We counted countries at the end of last year. I'm over 30, I'm like 35, I think, 33? Somewhere in there, so we'll have to look at how many countries I've been to. But the goal will be to hit 40 countries on the countries visited list this year while vlogging. No idea how we're gonna manage that, actually. So 33 countries is what we've got down. Maybe I do need to take that ferry to Estonia tomorrow just to help myself along a bit, but okay. Anyways, I'm gonna go meet Lerka for coffee this morning, and then I'm gonna hit the airport, and then I'm going to fly away. It is a beautiful morning. Although this whole fall thing is still throwing me for a loop. Why are the leaves changing colors? It is August. The Hugos are being handed out tonight. If you didn't know, the Hugos are one of the premier awards in science fiction. I will not be going to the ceremony, I don't think, unless I somehow sneak in. Odds are good I'll just be waiting to see what happens, and then hanging out with friends after. Well, whatever friends are available, because if they end up all going to like the losers party, then I don't think I'll have an invitation to that. Not that my friends are losers, that's just a thing. Like, there's a smaller winners party, and then everybody ends up at what's effectively the losers party afterwards. Although I don't think they technically want anyone calling it the losers party. I think they want to call it like the nominees party or something like that. So it's not the losers party. I'm gonna stop calling it the losers party. I'm pretending to drink coffee. Yeah. Anyways, Lurk and I are talking street art because that's pretty much what we always talk about. But I have a bottle of wine in my carry-on, which is slightly scary. And then I'm gonna buy some croissants to deliver to some friends, because that's the whole point of going to Helsinki anyways, to see friends. We're gonna go to the Petit Versailles, buy some croissants. Whoops. Closed. I don't know, what is today? Today's Friday, isn't it?
It's Friday.
Why would it be closed on Friday? They closed for vacation just randomly right when I wanted to, So in a pinch, I bought croissants at this restaurant here, who probably bought them from this bakery here that I didn't even know existed until just now. I definitely overpaid. Anyways, whoever gets these croissants, Mike. And now, yeah, I'm almost to the train station. This is the problem with traveling and then throwing in extra bits. I end up doing a lot of extra walking. Someday I'm probably gonna have to do a video on understanding this nightmare. It's like an episode of Futurama, only really boringly slow. On time. Well, not only did they take my wine, they almost ate Jeff's sunglasses. The glasses you just gave me, Jeff, got pulled out of the bin with my hat, as seems to happen everywhere I go. But thankfully, I saw it happening because I was watching for it. I was also a little bit upset about the whole losing the wine thing, so I was really paying attention. I managed to get them to stop the belt before it totally disappeared. These were actually like, all you could see was about this much of it in the machine, like it'd gone all the way through. Airport security aside, it's my fault on the wine. I wasn't thinking in terms of checked luggage at that point, or carry-on. But one thing I did learn, apparently you can bring wine through security if you buy it in the airport. So for future reference, if you want to bring wine through security, buy it in the airport at probably an exorbitant price. I wish I would have known that. So Ricky, I'm really sorry that I can't bring you French wine. I tried. Ironically, my unsealed water bottle that was half full did make it through in my backpack. Flight's boarding. Time to go. I still haven't eaten anything, actually. I had a banana. I'm going to buy a snack. Surprisingly all right. And on the plane. Irresistible of Lufthansa. It's a 1-hour flight, and they gave me a sandwich. I don't know which language to use. They keep going between English, German, and French. Anyways, we're in Munich for a couple of hours. I'm gonna find a place to sit down, use my computer, maybe eat something, and then on to Helsinki. And that was Germany. On to Finland. Airplane 2. And just like that, we're in Helsinki. Albeit, the phone struggling a little bit here. We've got only about 8% battery life left, and my backup battery is also dead. So I'm gonna have to go extremely conservative on the footage for a moment till I can make sure that I can get to where I'm going. So maybe we'll just fast forward to Ricky's house. I know this isn't Ricky's house, but we just kind of were too hungry and went straight for food. This is Ricky. And we're at basically a Shake Shack knockoff, I think is the way you could call this. It's called Friends and Burgers. That's my story. Ricky, do you want to say anything?
Not particularly.
All right. It's Eric. I found him.
One of my best friends.
It's this video.
No,
Here we are. That was good. I like it. That's
selfie.
a keeper. That's a keeper. That's why you don't live life through your camera, because you screw things up.